our killer whale family, showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving ability. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's family of killer whales has inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors to provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Ursinus orca. Their common name is the killer whale. Our 5 whales have their own personal names. Our 3 females who you just met are Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. And joining us right here are our 2 males, Kayukit and Tugar. Kamea is our youngest whale at just 7 years old. Her mother Takara is our oldest at 30 years old. Takara is also the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we can teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Doug and Sean are joining us at our slide outs today to help demonstrate some of these behaviors. Check. All right, so one of the first behaviors that we teach these whales is called a fluke present. This is where they present their tail flukes to their trainers, just as both Tuar and Kayukit are demonstrating now. Not only does this behavior allow us to get a great look at the whale's entire body, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see shallow veins that are located on the white undersides of their tails. Our team of veterinarians collect blood from these veins at least once a month, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the procedure. Throughout today's experience, you'll see the whales getting rub downs on different parts of their bodies, like their back, their pectoral flippers, and even their tails. These animals have very sensitive skin, and this is one way that we can build strong relationships with our family of killer whales.
That's right, Jace. Now, another important behavior that we train our whales to ensure their health is to find out how much they weigh. In one of our back pools, we have a giant killer whale size scale that the whales can slide their bodies completely up and on. And Kayukit's going to demonstrate that for us right here. Now, you may notice while he's in this slide up, a portion of his body from that dorsal fin there all the way down to his tail flukes remains in the water. This area right here is called his peduncle, and it can weigh several hundreds of pounds. So in order for us to get an accurate weight to find out just how much Kayukit weighs, we'll simply ask him to lift his tail and head up and out of the water. And that's how I know that as of this morning, Kayukit weighs more than 9,400 pounds. This is important information for us to gather to make sure that our younger, smaller whales are gaining weight and growing properly, and our older whales like Kayukit here are maintaining a healthy weight. Now these behaviors help us ensure that the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and We surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
That's right. I'm down here at the glass with Kai and my new friend Saul. Now, Saul, observational learning and mimicry are important to killer whales. A young orca will spend a lot of time watching its mom and the other whales in his pod, and they learn that way. It's kind of like playing follow the leader. Here at Seaworld, we play follow the leader with our whales. Would you like to give Kai the next signal? Okay, go ahead and put that left hand up in the air and wave hello at Kai. There you go. Wow, check it out, Saul. He waved back. That's fantastic. Now, Saul, orcas have excellent eyesight. You can tell already how you can pay real close attention to you. And they're very curious animals. In fact, we sometimes see them coming vertically out of the water in a behavior called a spy hawk. You saw Kai and Tuar do that a minute ago. Or jumping out of the water to see their surroundings. We'll show the folks that second jump right now. Come over here, Sully. You're going to take your left hand, point at Kai, and then throw it across your shoulder. There you go. Whoa! Kai is using those powerful tail flukes to build up speed, and he's going to jump in the center of the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kai Yukit.
Wow, that was pretty great. Hey everyone, I'm over here with Ray. Now Ray, killer whales like Kayuket will communicate through a wide variety of different ways. Some of those ways that they communicate is by tapping their body on top of the surface of the water, or even by making vocalizations with their blowhole. Now Ray, take your fingers out and show them that first hand signal we just taught you. Yep, go ahead. Just swing them back and forth. Awesome job. Now, killer whales can create a lot of different sounds, and sound waves travel actually 4.5 times faster underwater than they do in the air. So when a whale leaps out of the water and crashes onto the surface of the water, that creates a sound that can be heard from miles away. Now let's show them that other hand signal that we taught you. There you go, take your hands out and throw them across your shoulder. Let's try that one more time. So just point them down and then 1, 2, 3, throw them across your shoulder. Awesome job. Now we're gonna watch Kai come on up here, and we're gonna watch him swim all the way down to the bottom of this 40-foot habitat. He's gaining speed, and he's gonna show us just how whales communicate by slamming their water on top of the surface. Now, oh, look out!
Oh, he got soaked.
Wow. You just got a first-hand experience about why we call this the soak dome. Don't go too far, Ray. We got something for you right over here. Thank you so much for helping us out, Ray. Let's give it up for our volunteers.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries that surround these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. This is information that is impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey, to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use food slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves completely out of the water. For our whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet. Killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat over 100 pounds of food in a single day. Depending on the time of year and where they live, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But
still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The Killerwhale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one. One choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation, everywhere we go. Miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. Privilege unites us, call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world, and we share love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite and become alive, we can feast our lives and see how marvelous this one big world. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inside of this one big world, and we share love that flows through each of us. As our hearts unite and become alive, we can feast our lives and see how marvelous this one big world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and given your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them and hope you will as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to check out Hydropower Extreme FX at Bayside Stadium at 9 o'clock tonight. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Antonio.